Hey, this is David T from Failsport Scotland. I got asked the other day there about doing my reviews, and if it's just a case of I just take my gear out to work and do the reviews there. And a part of it is yes, but a part of it is no. There's a lot of things going on. I thought I'd do this quick video on regards to all the bits that entail in the review, for instance. Like I'm sitting currently at my reloading station. I am pretty much reloading some 243 ammo so that I can test the Arken Zulus, and I'm pretty much there's a lot of prep goes involved in regards to it. Now you see a lot of these channels like Born and Raised Outdoors and stuff like that. We were talking a whole team to go out and do essentially one hunt, and they don't review anything, they're just documenting their hunting, and they've got a whole team of camera crew and stuff like that. Me, majority of the time, 100% majority of the time, it's all me doing it on my phone, on a camera if I've got one available, whatever's footage is coming from the scope. So the content isn't always the best because of the fact of the matter is I'm doing a lot of stuff by myself, and I am working. It's not like I am doing this for fun all the time. I get a certain amount of enjoyment, obviously, out of the reviews and stuff like that. But every product that I use in regards to my work. So it's all to do with that. In the end, the primary goal is to do work. Now, I use various softwares and stuff like that. Just have a quick look at my computer here. So we got Canva up. There was the Hick Micro review. This for sorting out making thumbnails for the YouTube videos. Then we have the likes of Premiere Pro, which will probably need logged in. I'm not even going to bother logging in if it's not there available. So I'm using Premiere Pro to do some of the video edit and stuff, which is not on. What's not on this computer is like on my laptop for doing my podcasts. So for instance, if I open that one up, takes a bit of time. Like what's on my other computer is for my podcasts, I've got a podcast little studio set up where it's connected to my laptop, and I use Audacity for the sound on that. I also use other things. Now, a lot of people have been asking about this logo that I seem to wear all the time on some of my t-shirts and things like that. Well, that's actually my own logo for Failsport Scotland. So I put it on my hats and stuff like that. I get it all printed in-house from Handmade Highland. They do all my uniforms and stuff like that, so which is quite good. Genuinely taking time. Yeah, so for instance, there's some 223 in the background. I've got some 243 already made up. I've got various other things, 270, 6.5. I've got lots of dies and stuff like that all sorted out, and there's heaps of stuff going on. This is all for shooting. Everything in this corner is brass and various bits and bobs. I looked out a box of 17 HMR for doing the Arken Optic Zulus 3-12, which I've got on the 17 HMR right now. That will go into the cabinet. Powders and that will go into the cupboard. So there you go. It's a lot of work, and if you think about what genuinely goes into the content that you see on YouTube, a lot of guys have got a lot of bigger channels than myself, editing teams. They've got lots of people working in the background, camera crews and stuff like that. It's almost like a production. When it comes to myself and a standard, I wouldn't even call myself a proper YouTuber. It is literally just me, myself, and I literally doing everything, whether it's out doing hunts or whether it's out doing doing a review on a scope or whatever. So I thought I'd give you a kind of insight to some of the prep that goes on, and not to mention the hours upon hours of being in the field. But this is all the kind of background prep that what I'm doing. And since I got asked the question, well, why not do a little kind of video on it? So hope you enjoy this little 5 minutes. We've got a podcast I will be doing this afternoon before I go out stalking. And to this week's podcast will be on getting into professional deer stalking, the pitfalls, etc., and the brutal honesty of the industry actually in regards to getting into professional stalking. It's not as easy as what you might think, and there's a lot of hidden things going on. So just tune into that, and I will catch you later. Have a good one. Happy hunting.